It's nice to be here again. It's Rachel, your optimistic driver. We're going to talk about 5 different businesses which you can start and make a whole lot. Now, the first one we'll talk about is cleaning service. You may be wondering, cleaning services, what does she mean? How can one make a whole lot from there? Don't worry, we're going to talk about that. And the next one we're going to talk about is retail business. Yes, retail business. So stay tuned to the end of this video. Watch, and if you have any question, just note it down while you're watching. We'll talk about a whole lot out of the 5. Then the next one we're going to talk about is drop shipping. Yes, drop shipping. So we're going to talk about how to make a whole lot from drop shipping, not even spending out of your purse. Then the next one we'll talk about is blogging. How can you make money out of blogging? And what is blogging after all? We're going to talk about that, so stay tuned. The last one we'll talk about for today is exportation. You may be wondering, what can I export to other countries? Which country we want to accept our product? Just stay tuned and watch till the end so that you enjoy every point. So if you have not subscribed to this channel, click the subscribe button, turn on your notification icon, and if you have any question, you are free to put it on the comments and also like this video. And I also welcome my returning subscribers. So nice. Wow. So now let's start. Cleaning services. What do I mean by cleaning services? There are some organizations that actually take charge of cleaning different companies. Now, when I say cleaning services, it has to do with cleaning the office or even cleaning the homes. You know, there are some people who move from one place to the other. And you know, when you move to the other place, you have to make sure you clean the place. Most especially those who move to newly built homes. There may be stains of paint on the tiles and so on. So you need somebody to help you. I can remember while I moved away from my former apartment to the new place, before we could move into the new place, we needed some people to help us clean the place. And my husband had to ask. So somebody helped to get those who helped us to clean and even who helped us to carry our things into the house. You can actually start a business which will help out in that. And apart from that, I can remember, if you go to some organizations, most especially the big organizations, you find out that those that take charge of the cleaning are not the full staff of that organization. So what they do, they actually give out that work to another group of people that takes care of that. So you can start your own cleaning service. What you do is, for you to start, you know, all these organizations, they already have people they are working with, but what you can do is just note down places where new organizations are going to stay. For example, in your area, there may be a place or a company that they are building there, maybe a bank or somewhere. Try to relate with those that are around there and find out. Tell them what your services are and how you can help out. If you want to start cleaning services, you can tell them what you do. And apart from that, you can also make flyers and distribute even to already established organizations. You can distribute to them because they may need your help, and those they've been working with may stop along the line, so you can start with them. So cleaning service is very, very good. It will actually help you make some money. You don't have to be the one that will clean it. You can get people, because there are actually people who need something to keep themselves busy. So you can get people that will work for you. So when you do that, you discuss with those in charge in the organization, you discuss with them, and when they pay you, you then pay your staff. Now, another thing, like I said, we're going to talk about is retail business. Retail business, we know retail business is between either the distributor or the wholesaler to the person who is in between the distributor or the wholesaler with the customer. So the retailer, the customer deals directly with you. So you can actually start a retail business. What do I mean retail business? What type of retail business am I talking about? It could be selling of children accessories, children products. It could be children's clothes. It could be shoes, children's shoes, or baby shoes, baby clothes, pampers, and other things that a baby will need. And you can actually make a whole lot, yes, from this, because every day we hear of people giving birth. So there is no how. People will still need to buy. So you can get these things: diapers, clothes, bibs, shoes for babies, and so on. Even baby feeder. This will really help. But one thing with this kind of business is it will move faster depending on your location. If your location is close to a maternity home or a clinic where they usually have lots of deliveries. If you have your shop directly in front of the hospital, there is no how. That is already an advert on its own, because people, when they come out of the hospital, they will see it. That's so far you open your shop and you bring out the items you're selling for people to see. This will really help. Then another retail business one can start is fashion. It could be selling of clothes, or selling of materials, selling of fabrics, selling of ready-made clothes. It could also be selling of jewelries and other things. There are still people that buy those things. Selling of bags, shoes. Also, there are a lot of people that make money with this, but all you have to do is to know the right market and the right audience to advertise your business to. So retail business, fashion under retail business will really help. It could be that you want to go into fashion designing, you open your own store and start sewing people's clothes, or you sew ready-made clothes and sell to people. You can actually do a lot with that. Then another one we're going to talk about is health products. Yes, health products. When I say health products, I did not say you should open pharmacy and start selling drugs. So when you are not a certified pharmacist, that is not what I'm talking about. No. When I say health products, I'm talking about all those creams for skin reactions, and so on. That is what I am talking about. And if you are able to sell those things, any cream or anything that solves a particular person's problem on the skin, on the body, it will actually help you, because people will buy. Yes, people will buy. Those that have stretch marks, those that have a lot of pimples, that want to reduce it. People will also need powder. True or false? True. People will need even dusting powder during the hot weather. So there are a lot of health products one can look at. You don't have to be a pharmacist, but that does not mean you should start selling drugs, because I don't accept that if you're not a certified pharmacist. So when I'm talking about health products, I'm talking about things like cream that help people's skin and so on. That is it. So another thing you can also look at is selling of phone accessories, selling of phones and phone accessories or computer accessories. Even though there is inflation, people will still buy. Even though prices of things in the market have skyrocketed, people will still change their phones. People will still change their computers. People will still change their laptops. So you can actually make use of this opportunity to buy things like that. Buy phones. There are actually places you can buy the phones from and sell. Do you get? So you can find out where you can buy the phone or phone accessories, better still, at a lesser price and sell to people. This will really help. So all you just need to do is to make research about it and learn more. So another thing we're going to talk about is drop shipping. Yes, drop shipping. I've been talking about buying of phone accessories, buying of baby products, buying of this, buying of that. You may look at it that this one that she's talking about, buying of this and selling, do I have up to that money? Okay, if you don't actually want to spend out of your own purse to start a business, you can actually start drop shipping business. Drop shipping business, what do? What they do is they meet those who are selling. They find out the products they are selling and the prices they are selling it at. After doing that, then they now resell it without even holding the products. Now, how do they do that? Let me explain. For example, let's assume I buy a lot of clothes to sell, and you want to help me sell those clothes. For example, what you do is you tell me, I'll snap pictures, different pictures of the clothes that I'm selling. I'll send it to you, tell you my own price, assuming my price is X Naira. That is an example. Or let me say, assuming my price is 100 Naira. Let me use Naira as an example. Assuming my price is 100 Naira, you can take those pictures of those clothes, upload it on your social media channel, advertise to people, tell people what you are selling, and when they ask you how much it is, do not tell them it is 100 Naira. No, you add your own cut to it. You can tell them it is 150 Naira. So that 50 Naira is your own profit out of it. Understood? So that is it. So I'm not trying to say that you should add only 50 Naira. No, you think about it. What price can I add to it that I will not be cheated? Because when you're thinking of adding a price, one thing is drop shipping, you also have to think of delivery, home delivery. That is most especially if the person you are buying from does home delivery. So you have to think of the transport. The person that gave you the price just gave you the price of only the commodity. So you also need to ask the person who wants to buy it, where is your location? And find out from the person who you want to help to sell, how much is your logistics from where you are to the customer's location. If the person tells you, you add that to the price of the product, of the commodity, then add your own price to it. And remember, while you're communicating with the customer and also communicating with the person you are selling for, you may have used your credits, right? You may have used your data, even to upload the pictures online. So you also have to add those things. So assuming you are adding, the person tells you the product is 1,000 Naira. Let's do a little mathematics. The product is 1,000 Naira, and to transport the product from where he or her is to that of the customer's location is 500 Naira. You add it, that's 1,000 plus 500, that's 1,500. Now, assuming you may have called the customer, or you may have called the logistics guy, or the person you are selling the product for, you may have called the person. So let's just assume you spent 400 Naira, which it will not really be up to 400 Naira. Okay, let me just say 300. It may not really be up to 300. So let's say you spent 300 Naira for calls, and let's say 100 Naira to upload as your data, to upload the product online. That is how much? 400 plus 1,500, that is 1,900. So you can as well add 100 Naira or 200 or even 500 to that to sell to the customer. Do you understand? Okay, so now let's add 200 Naira to what we have calculated. Okay, we said 1,500 plus 300 for credit plus 100 naira, that's 1009. Okay, let's add 500 as our profit plus 500, that is 2400. So you can actually sell the product for 2400. And guess what? Did you see the product? No. Did you touch the product? No. What I mean, did you see the product? Did you see the product with your eyes, not the picture? Did you see the real product? No. You only saw the picture, right? Did you touch the product? No, you did not. But what happened? You drop shipped the product to the customer. So that is also another business which you can start, and it will help. So now another thing you can do is blogging. Yes, blogging for writers. There are a lot of people. Some of us, if you check our social media handles, you'll see that we can tell as much stories as possible. You'll see us writing some things. Yes, do you know you can actually put that into a website which you have opened as a blog? Yes. And when you do that, you will get people who will look at that, who will open your site and read it. You're doing that, which means you have to publish your write-up. So when you're able to do that, it will help you, because if you're able to get up to 1000 views, you can get paid from that. If you look at those bloggers that are making their money, I don't want to mention it, but we know bloggers that are making money. How did they start? They started from there. Yes, they did. So you can actually do that, and you can make blogging your freelance business. How? You tell people that you're a writer, that you write stories, articles, and the rest, that you can write articles for their blogs. Yes, you do that, and when they do that, they will pay you. Sometimes back, there was this particular girl that I actually saw her advert on Facebook, that she's a content creator, she's a writer, and she writes for blogs. And I discussed with her, and I actually tried to check. I tried to see how serious she was with it. Then I was serious with my blog, though I still run my blog, but I was very serious with it. So I told her to write some articles for me. How much will I pay her for that? And we agreed at a particular price. And when she did, she sent the articles to me. She told me she was done. I told her to write 10 different articles. She told me she was done, so she sent one of the articles to me for me to read it. I read it and I was impressed. I asked her for her account details. She sent it to me and I paid her. I sent her money. Like that, just like that. And I don't know her. I've not seen her before. It was online. I saw her advert on Facebook, and I decided to try. And I was impressed. So that is it. So you can be a freelance blogger and make money out of it. Then also, if you're thinking of which niche will I write on, okay, if I want to start a blog, which niche will I settle with? There are different niches. The one on food. There are people that don't know how to cook, or there are some who know how to cook, but they want to try it in a different way. What do? They pick up their phone, they open Google and ask, how do they cook Nigerian jollof? How do they cook Ghana fried rice? Can you see? So you have to think of a niche that is of high demand. It could be of food, it could be personal finance, it could be finance. Yes, people spend, and sometimes they ask questions about how to manage their funds. It could be health and fitness. Yes, it could be lifestyle. It could be beauty and fashion. Yes, it could be traveling and so on. So blogging has a lot of niches you can settle with. Yes, then you can make money also through adverts. You can tell people, I have a blog and these are the number of people that view my post per day. I notice you do this business. I want to help you advertise your business. Then anybody that patronizes you through me, I'll get a commission out of it. That's it. So you can be an affiliate. Do you get? You can advertise. Then you can also create courses and upload them on your blog. Yes. And you can do other services and upload on your blog. Yes. And do you know that I usually advise people, any business you are doing, there is nothing bad in having a portfolio. So you can open a website and save your things there. That should be where people open and read things. So talk about the fifth one, which is exportation. Yes, exportation. There are people who are making a whole lot from exportation, exporting their products, most especially food items, agricultural items. Yes. What food item do you have that you are selling right now? Or what food item do you have that you want to start selling? Do you know you can export it? But for you to be able to export it, you have to market it. Yes. Most especially, what will even help you and what will make it move fast is if you have people over there, you can tell them that this is what you are selling, that you are selling these food items. Because honestly, in those foreign countries, to get Nigerian products is not easy. To get Nigerian food is not easy, and when you even get it, it's very, very expensive. So you can also do that. Yes, you can do that. And I can remember for retail business, I talked about selling of clothes. There was something I actually wanted to mention. Yes, over there in some developed countries, Ankara, Nigerian fabrics is not always easy, and when you want to get it, it's very, very expensive. So what you can do is you can actually export those things, most especially if you are the type that travels. You can carry it, add it to your luggage. Then when you get there, you look for Africans that love wearing such fabrics. Or you may even be surprised. There are some white men and women. There are some Oyinbos that even like our African attires. Yes, so you can advertise to those people and tell them this is what you are selling, and add your own quota to it after calculating the transport, how much you bought it, and the transport to move it from where you bought it from to your location, and to move it from your location, that is in Nigeria or whichever country in Africa, to transport the money you spend transporting it from whichever country in Africa to the foreign country. You calculate all those things divided by the number of clothes and add your own quota to it. Yes, so that is it. So there are different ways or mediums in which you can make your own money. And exportation is very, very good because you get your cold cash. What could you export? You could export our local rice, which is different from their foreign rice. You get like ofada rice. You could export like fish, meat, and so on, and this will really, really help. So there are different ways you can make your money, either here in your local country or in foreign countries. So I'm going to stop here for today, but stay tuned for my next video, which is going to be on Thursday by 8 p.m. I'm going to share more businesses which you can do, and make some money from it. So stay tuned. And like I said earlier, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do that now. Hit the subscription button and turn on the notification icon so that you will not miss out on my upcoming videos. So stay tuned. Bye.